YouTube, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is your boy Zay back on your screen, and today, guys, we're back on some Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Today, guys, we're on the map Rewind using the GPR 91. Now, guys, this gun is absolutely amazing. Probably one of the highly favored weapons to be using right now in Black Ops 6. A lot of people are rocking with this weapon, and I just recently got it gold, so I'm just showing it off a little bit in this gameplay for you guys, playing some good old hard point. You feel what I'm saying? But guys, I want to talk to you guys about the recent updates and patch notes that have been happening with Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I don't know how many of you guys have been keeping up, but a lot of things have been going on in preparation to, of course, November 14th, where we finally get Season 1 launch. And pretty much, I've just been trying to stay updated and keep myself posted of what's really going on with the Black Ops 6 and how, things are to coming forth when Warzone finally drops. And of course, we get the first reveal of Season 1. That being said, some of the patch notes that I did recently see for the recent update for Black Ops 6 is things like fixes when it comes to spawn. A lot of people have been saying that the spawns are really jacked up. Now, I'm gonna actually agree with them, because when it comes to these maps, the maps are really, really small in this game currently. And speaking of maps, we're actually supposed to be getting some new maps later on, of course, in Season 1. But back to the spawn fixes, pretty much they said that a lot of the spawn fixes are, just making more, they wanted to make the spawns more logical when it comes to spawns in game. And like I was saying, even the fact that a lot of these maps are really, really small, they're hard to deal with when it comes to spawns. You got enemies spawning behind you, next to you, and just all over the place, and generally just random in total. So I agree that the patch note, they should do a lot more of these fixes later on as well when it comes to Season 1, especially with the new maps joining into the game. Now, a lot of these spawns, are contingent to, how players are playing around the map and, how players are moving, where they end up at as far as spawns. And I just want to see them get a consistent spawn. Because even when I'm playing, sometimes I feel like, especially on the map Nuketown, I would think that, as a matter of fact, I've played Nuketown so many times already from previous Treyarch games that I would know and be relatively familiar with how the spawns are going to work. But recently playing the new Nuketown map on Black Ops 6, it seems like I was trying to figure out where enemies were spawning at, and it wasn't usual how they used to spawn. So I'm glad they did do a little fixing on that. Hopefully we do see some more fixes on the spawns as Season 1 continues to roll out as far as November 14th. But yeah, some other things that I've also noticed as far as the update goes is they also did a huge nerf to the assault rifles when it comes to damage. I guess, the assault rifles are taking over, become like that OG, pretty much the basic meta of the game, which I definitely can see that, because a lot of people are using a lot of ARs when it comes to being the meta. A lot of the ARs, main ARs like the Goblin, even the GPR or the XM4 are really, really highly overpowered when it comes to damage in general. They just do a lot of damage, a lot of good damage at range too. So, and they're very, very accurate weapons. So a lot of people are using them. And of course, you can't forget the AS-Val. AS-Val being one of the strongest and highly favored weapons of the game right now. Probably one of the metas that everybody's gonna be rocking with when it comes to Warzone when it finally drops. But yeah, so I mean, hopefully we're gonna see what happens when it comes to Season 1, if they make any additional changes. Yeah, can't wait to see, and can't wait to see what people are gonna be using as far as the meta when it comes to Warzone as well. Another thing that I did see in the patch note was going to be the buff. They actually put a huge buff on the submachine guns, all the submachine guns when it comes to range. They didn't do anything to the damage, but the range in general, they increased the range on a lot of these subs. So even though the subs, I feel like they've been doing a decent amount of damage in general, their ranges have increased, so you'll be able to shoot enemies at a larger range, doing more damage at a larger range, which I can see some pros and cons to this. It could be some upsetting to some players, and it could be, a pro to some players as well. Especially when, league player CDL drops later on in the season, when we start seeing the CDL players, picking what main SMG is going to be the meta to use in ranked. This is going to be a very, very highlighted thing when it comes to playing ranked. So yeah, can't wait to see what they come up with that, where that goes. I'm not too sure, but we got to stay tuned to see where that goes. Another thing that I did pick up on was, if you guys haven't been noticed, I'm sure a lot of you guys actually haven't noticed, for those of you who've been camo grinding and trying to get some XP, and especially when it came to the recent double XP weekend, you guys know that the perk recon is absolutely insane in this game. Probably one of the most OP broken things that you possibly use on the first release of this game. Everybody was just using it. It's so you guys see right here on the screen, I actually been using it at myself, but literally you can see through walls. It's probably the biggest wall hack in the game that you can, the biggest cheat, to be honest. So everybody just thought it was broken. A lot of the content creators complained about it, and they thought that it should be nerfed. I even seen Swag, you guys know, Face Swag, made a tweet about it on Twitter or X, and tweeting at Treyarch saying, listen man, you guys gotta nerf this. It's overpowered, people are abusing it, and it needs to go. So what did they do? They hit us with a patch note that pretty much patched this up completely, making recon a complete nerf. So now pretty much the duration of how long it lasts when you first respawn, it has been decreased. So it doesn't, it's not visible for a longer period of time like it originally was, but it is now longer a shorter period. That being said, don't expect to be using this as a beneficial thing anymore. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but hey, gotta figure something else out. You know what I'm saying? Now, continuing forward, season 1 is, approaching November 14th. You feel what I'm saying? So as far as roadmaps, we did get a few look at some maps for the new season 1 of Black Ops 6 to be dropping November 14th. The maps that I can't really think of the name. I did see 3 of them, but if I do find the pictures, I'll leave them up here on the screen so you guys can see. You guys should be able to see them. But yeah, like, I seen them, and they look pretty interesting. They're based around, like, I guess the enemy territory type theme or criminal theme or whatever the case may be, and I'm interested to see how they're gonna make these maps play out as far as within the game movement and as far as spawns. Are they gonna incorporate a new fix patch into these? Well, of course they're gonna have to, because obviously they did it with their basic original maps of Black Ops 6. They're gonna have to do it with these new maps as well. They also talked a lot about the new Warzone details. We should be getting more Warzone details prior to the season 1 update on November 7th, which should be tomorrow, as this video is being uploaded on the 6th. So we should be getting a lot more details as far as like the new Nuketown, how that's gonna look. This is about Nuketown. I see a lot of people complaining they're not too sure how to feel about Nuketown coming into Warzone for the first time. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know what to expect. People are nervous about that. People don't know if it's gonna play well into the Warzone map. People are also seeing like a leak of the new Warzone map, and so far there's been a lot of hate towards it. I don't know. I'm not really like a huge Warzone fan. I wasn't into it like all that, but I did play Warzone, so once I get my hands on the new Warzone map and then get a feeling of how I think it is and how it looks, then I can make my assessment and judgment based on playing it. You feel what I'm saying? So we got time. We're gonna see, like, so hey, just be ready when Warzone drops. Get ready to look for the metas, get ready to look for the best routes, the best places to land on the map. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a lot to really take in when it comes to season 1 of Black Ops 6. So yeah guys, hope you guys are as much excited as I am, you feel what I'm saying, and just see what's to come, because you never know. It could be like the best thing that happens to a Warzone map. And I think the last time we got like a actual Warzone map from Treyarch, I want to say is when they gave us Rebirth Island. I don't know if they actually made like an actual BR map, except when we had Blackout. Blackout I think was the first original Warzone thing. So I'm excited to see what the new big map is going to be as far as when it comes to Treyarch. So yeah, never know what to expect. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. You guys can leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It has been your boy Zay. If you guys enjoyed the rest of this video, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out.